Borkenhagen going down and taking some guys with him.
Wow. Wow, riders still going off of the racetrack. Look at this pinball effect here. Guys getting knocked every which way.
Phil Nicoletti trying to follow Musquin through. He has gotten around Wilson, and look at this. He's trying to get Musquin.
Yeah, it's just enough time differential. Oh! Tomac
down. That is Ronnie Stewart with him. Luckily, it looks like everybody's okay, but that must have been a vicious hit. Let's check out what happened to Eli Tomac here. He actually helped Ronnie Stewart. They had that crash. He was actually the one that got the bike off of Stewart. We had just missed that in the replay.
Yes, Eli Tomac, we saw huge sportsmanship in the races today, especially in the first moto. What is it that made you do that to stop to help Ronnie Stewart?
I don't know, it was just natural instinct, I guess. I was stuck in a weird spot on the track. My bike was laying in the main line, and I was waiting for bikes to come past me, and then I saw the rider was on the ground. So, why not help at that point? So.
And this is still a first moto for this class. So the random gate picks. Oh, we got bikes down, and a guy stuck under his bike. Now, will someone be nice enough to help?
No, he's not. He's going to have to help that kid.
You got to get it. You got to help.
He's going to do it. That's a good.
There we go. There we go.
Nice done. Nicely done. That thing off of me. That's strength right there. Who was that? The number 14? That was James Clough.
And I think it's going to be Zach Bell with the whole shot in his first pro race. The kid at a K-Row, Georgia's in the lead, and a bunch of riders down.
They started third and got clipped, I believe.
That's the 58 of Hahn. That's Martin in his, I believe that's his first pro race. Van Martin and McDade.
He's riding that 1110 Mods bike. He hears Will Hahn right there yelling, waving his hand. See the smoke coming off.
A nice guy.
Thanks, bro. I owe you dinner now.
Here, hold your bike. I have never seen anything like that.
There should be an award. That right there is like the sportsmanship moment of the season so far. No doubt about it.
Got to respect this. So Rider D goes down. This is from our first session. And he can't get up because his leg is trapped under the bike. Watch Caden Braswell roll up.
This is sportsmanship at its finest.
Love it. And
Great job.
He's new to the scene, so I don't know how many fans are familiar with this Caden Braswell guy, but he is the nicest, most polite. He calls everybody sir. He probably said, no problem, Mr. Rider D is probably what he said when he picked up the bike.
Does the right thing and helps his fellow competitor, and I love it.
He was in second place. Oh, my goodness. This will cost him more time, more points, and what a jolt trying to get back over that fence.
That may have been a worse crash than what got him there in the first place. A lot of help from the fans. I don't know what the ruling is on that. I guess he's in a situation where, watch him, he's going to try to pop a wheelie with the front end over that fence, but he just gets a lot of wheel spin.
Marshall Welton here got that FMF Privateer Award because of last week. He actually sacrificed his race. He did a U-turn. Tony Caroli was buried under the motorcycle. Here's Welton. Look, he's going to turn around. You can't see on the backside of that mound that Caroli is down and stuck, getting burned by the motorcycle. So shout out to you. Good Samaritan, Marshall Welton on the Gizmo Mods Rock River Yamaha.
Yeah, I was like 40th, and then I came around into that second turn there, and I saw Tony down. They had a yellow flag. I came over that inside roller, and I saw a bike down, and I was like, oh, I glanced, and I saw a pipe on skin, and I was like, oh, shoot, that's not good. I just, saw it out of my peripheral, so I just hurry up, brake, dropped my bike, and then lifted the bike off him, so he's good. He's my all-time favorite rider. So
that's cool. You're his all-time favorite rider. He couldn't let you lay there and burn. So how cool is that to see a fellow competitor stop and do that?
Yeah, it was so nice for me. I was screaming because I tried if he didn't lift the bike, probably I was the pipe will melt into my butt. Let's say. So it was very, very nice for him, and I really appreciate it. And thanks. He also lost some time, you know.
Yeah. For me, 1 point isn't really worth, someone potentially having months of damage to their body worth over. So I'm just glad I was able to help.
Well, a good start.
Oh, Webb. It's down with Davalos. Who is that? Plessinger. 2 motos in a row. It happened in the first moto as well. And Davalos is walking off.
He might be actually walking to go get his bike.
I didn't get that far away.
Looking really good. The Bulldog, he's a strong physical rider. I don't believe it. He's not underneath the bike. He's just sitting there. I think he's got the wind knocked out of him. That's young Kyle Keese. Man, he's a class act. That Keese is helping out. Keese went down. Lawford's an innocent bystander's bike got caught up with Keese. And boy, did he third down.
Harrison mows him into McElrath. Oh no! Ferrandis is into the fence.
Well, he's going to have to use his clutch now. Pull it in. Oh, and the bike almost got stuck there. This is not good. I don't believe he would have lost the lead through that. He's having a look back. Oh, he waves at the fans.
That is awesome.
And as we say here at Unadilla, the fans pulled the fence, so they actually did help him.
Oh, okay.
They pulled it because it was stuck into the front wheel. And he said, thanks, guys, because he knows it.
Now fourth. Oh, and Paolan again down. So that looks like it's coming off that step down.
Oh, that's another one. That is, that's Masterpool on the Honda, and Tyler Bowers down and stuck under his bike.
Now the question is, that gentleman helping him, does he? Do you commit? Do you go, I'm going in?
But Jake Masterpool, one of the nicest riders out here. Look at this. He gives up his own race to help flip the bike off of Tyler Bowers on top of his own bike.
We've had riders in there before. Lewis Hall has been in there right under. We saw a rider go under today. And this is obviously the drainage off the side of the track. It's with the heavy rain that we've had.
And then Bowers has to help him. Sportsmanship and camaraderie, mid-race.
Is that his dad there just going, what are you doing?
I think they go when you go in there as well. You're on full chat, aren't you? And they just suck the water in.
Cherry Valley. Whoa, we've got trouble. Jeff Stanton is down and appears to be out.
It's Larry. It looks like Larry Brooks. It is Larry Brooks. I'm not sure what he did there, Dave. It looked like he was on Stanton's bike, but I think he had just picked Stanton's bike up off Jeff Stanton. Was trying to get it out of the way. Watch the upper right-hand corner there. Brooks went over the handlebars, and you can just see Stanton colliding with Brooks's motorcycle. And Brooks looks around, and the first thing he does, you can't say enough for that young man in doing that, he picked the bike up off of Stanton and not worrying about his own position. I imagine he's rather shook up there.
Just glad I kept it on two wheels. I'm really bummed about Chad. I hope he didn't clip my rear wheel, and that's why he crashed. But, Way was kind of in my way, and I got a little squirrely, and I really hope he's okay.
Ken Roxon checking on his buddy Chad Reed. Doc Bodner right there in the glasses.
Roxon definitely was aware that he got into the back of him, either that or somebody.
And let's go see our winner with Jenny Taft.
So Hartraft, he's done. He was working on a top 5 in this moto. Is that Hampshire who got stuck here? And he's going to help him.
He's asking for help.
Is that Hampshire?
I don't know, but he must be buddies with Hartraft. I think you're right.
I think they all ride together there at the Baker's factory, and I think he just got a bailout from another rider on the track.
Trying to ride consistent in fourth, but got a rider down here in a precarious position.
This is right at the finish line.
Yeah. And luckily the rider is off the track, but the rider's got to watch the bike. There is Weimer going by on the in the number 5 spot. Then it's Alessi Smith. Dowd has climbed up to 8th.
Yeah, look, they're picking up the front wheel, dragging it off. I wonder if there's a problem with the hub, the spokes, or... Mike LaRocco, the defending national champion, walking slowly back toward the pit area. But like I said, this is the first race of the year. If you're going to have something like this happen, I guess you want it to happen early. You certainly don't want this to happen at the end. And there you get a look at Yamaha independent rider Brian McElroy out of Ridge Manor, Florida, as he says, come on, guy, hop on my bike, and I'll give you a ride back.
Brian's hoping some of that speed will rub off on his Yamaha.
Well, he didn't have to wait for a taxi back.
Nah, luckily Brian McElroy gave me a ride up, saved me from walking up the big hill. Well, I've been there before. It's not a fun place to be, but he's being a pretty good sport about it.
Riders now funneling over the finish line. Graziani. Oh, he gets caught up in the loose. Oh, my goodness. Holy. Gosh, did he get pounded by the number 800 of Mike Alessi, and then the 27 of Sean Robinson just about rode right over him.
Alessi wants to check up on him. A class act right there. Alessi had nowhere to go, to be fair. Fassetti got caught in that saw stuff, and you do not want to crash when you got 38 other guys storming in on you.
How's this? 31. Oh, that's some Sportsman of the Year award right there. That was fantastic. James Davison, well done, mate.
This is Jesse Nelson, who is down late in our second moto. Now watch, privateer rider Williams. This is Doran Green Flag Racing, sacrifices his race to get the motorcycle off of Nelson. So shout out to Williams for doing the right thing. As far as Nelson goes, we certainly give our thoughts and prayers out to him, trying to recover from a back injury. Did not have feeling or movement below the waist when the race ended last week. And he also said he didn't even know it was Jesse Nelson. He didn't know who it was.
He saw a rider trapped under the back.
It didn't matter who it was. That's what these guys do to help each other out.